Myself and other women feel like if we don't tell our story publicly, nothing will ever change.
This was the concern from soldiers who sat down with us last month. They claim leaders at the New Hampshire National Guard are not doing enough to stop sexual assaults. In February, News 9 Investigates was the first to report on allegations of sexual assault at the Guard. During that time, Adjutant General David Michaelitis sat down with us to discuss those allegations, as well as two separate investigations of people in positions of leadership.
The General has said before he takes these allegations seriously. He was willing to sit down with us back in February when we were looking into these investigations. Why is he not here today?
Nothing has changed in the General's eyes. He takes it seriously. He wants to root out this bad behavior. He's not with you today because he is preparing for a senior leadership seminar at Syracuse University.
So today, Lieutenant Colonel Greg Heilshorn, Public Information Officer for the Guard, provides an update on where those sexual assault investigations stand.
Those investigations are still ongoing. As a policy, we can't comment on personnel actions or investigations. They're protected by privacy laws.
Since our initial report, News 9 has learned of additional investigations. According to the Guard, 11 reports of sexual assault were filed in 2022, up from 3 the year prior. 8 of those reports were filed unrestricted and are under investigation by external agencies, to include local and state law enforcement and the National Guard Bureau's Office of Complex Investigations.
Here's 82% of these reports involved a power dynamic. Is there a problem here with members of leadership crossing boundaries they shouldn't be crossing?
With these specific members, yes, there is a problem.
Heilshorn stresses the problem is not widespread.
As you can see by these numbers, it's pockets. But as we've said before, one assault is one too many.
Well, we've heard that term before. One is one too many, but it just keeps happening over and over again. So what can we do to make sure this all stops here now?
Our men and women deserve a safe and encouraging work environment.
In an effort to create that environment, the Guard is adding 5 full-time positions to its sexual assault prevention and response program, which includes a second full-time coordinator, as well as a new task force.
Which will look at how we are implementing all our programs related to sexual assault prevention and response.
In addition, Adjutant General Michaelitis has sent this letter following our report to the National Guard Bureau's Office of Complex Investigations requesting a full audit.
The whole point is to get this right.
Major General Charles Walker is the director of the OCI. His team will spearhead the audit, which is set to begin next month and could take anywhere from 30 to 90 days.
What we would be doing is getting our subject matter experts within the National Guard Bureau to address specifically what issues the Adjutant General feels are needing a review within the state.
Some of those issues include perceptions of a hostile work environment and sexual harassment concerns. Governor Chris Sununu says he has confidence in the audit.
We're bringing outside perspective to make sure that we dot the I's, cross the T's, and make sure that the voices that are making these allegations are heard. That's really important. You got to make sure that we take every one of these allegations seriously and we follow through.
This has been a generational problem in the military. It's totally unacceptable.
The allegations of sexual assault have also caught the attention of Senator Jeanne Shaheen, who has now asked the Department of Defense Inspector General to launch an investigation.
And I think it's very important for us to take any allegations like that seriously, to recognize the concerns that any potential victims have, and to condemn any actions that don't hold people accountable for what's been done.
The Guard's message to the soldiers is this: if you're a predator in the New Hampshire National Guard, we're going to find you, we're going to prosecute you, and we will remove you from the organization. If you're a victim, if you're a survivor, we're going to take care of you. We hear you, we believe you, and we're going to support you.
Tim Callery, News 9 Investigates.